I'm really sorry guys, I'm having a really stressful time today on Evan's Kitchen. The reason we cut out there, I'm going to just say that I did it on purpose, or I could say that I did it on purpose, I didn't. The mobile phone battery ran out, so I've had to nip off and get the charger. And then I tried to film part 2, and then that went pear-shaped, the stand fell over. So what I've had to do is add the Mrs. Minara's curry paste. There's 2 teaspoons of that gone into the dish with our Schwartz curry powder, and now there's a cat in the way. You bloody well move. Go on. Well, get out! Kill out those cats. I need this. This is what I need. This is why it's always on standby for these stressful situations. It's not really wine, it's Ribena with a little bit of water in it. Of course it is. Right, so we've got... So what are we doing now? I'll tell you what. Aromatic coriander. Bought from a local supermarket. Get the whole lot out of there. It's lovely stuff. You can... oh, there it is, there you go. Showing everybody. You can buy this either fresh from a market store, which is always nice, but then again you don't know if they've just gone into Tesco's and bought it themselves and then added 50 pence onto the price and said that they've, you know, got it fresh. So my advice is go to Tesco's, at least you know it's been washed and gone through a proper process. I'm going to cut this as finely as I can. It's not too fine at the moment. We don't want to have big leaves, and we want it to be subtle. I don't want to be chucking bits of a hedge into the curry. So I'm going to be here a couple of moments doing this. So you guys might want to just nip off and see my special guest. And I'll join you when the coriander is done.
Nằm giọt hai, chú lý san chú mi hoài, bao nhiêu sinh niệm sinh luôn. I am one of those melodramatic hippos. You chiếc chú già bồ nhô giàu như bao nhiêu. Sometimes I give myself a cream and use it. Sometimes Bongo plays tricks on me, you mean bastard. Keep me shutting up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid or am I stoned? You fucking die. I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She said it's lack of sex that pulls me down. I went to see a whore. She said my life's a bore. And quit my whining 'cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself such relief to old Jeffrey. But my tricks on me. You keep shutting up. I think I'm young. Am I just paranoid? Am I just stoned? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Yes, you're fucking yes, Lord. I'm not your fucking good.
I can only apologise for George's behaviour there. It's absolutely terrible. As is this whole episode of Hell's Kitchen. The camera's all over the place. I'm going to have to pause again to sort this out. Finally, some order has been restored. So, before we left for that ridiculous interlude, I had some coriander. Now, the best I could do with it, with this little knife, was to chop it as finely as I could, which really I do need to get more organised. But I think that's about the best I can do with it. I'm going to put about half of that, or maybe possibly over half of that, into the yoghurt and curry sauce mix and stir it in. Get it stirred right in. Remember, there's lime juice in there, there's curry powder, there's Mrs. Minara's thingy. We'll get that in. There's some more of that for good measure. In there. And I think at that point we're going to, actually, after all, we are going to use the other Greek yoghurt. Don't lick the lid on this because it's not like Muller Lite. It's quite rancid, but it comes out good in a curry, I'll say that. Scrape that in there. Now if anyone walks in halfway through this, and I said, do you want to stay for tea? I know what my answer would be, but I'll ignore that thought and press on. So there's two big, large Greek yogurts. Now if you're wondering, I didn't prepare this recipe, I had a sort of rough, actually it's not that bad, I had a rough idea of how much I was going to use, like cottage cheese actually. I had a rough idea of how much I was going to use. There's 500 grams in each one of these, so basically you need 1,000 grams, which is what, was it 4 kilograms? I don't know. You need basically about a ton of Greek yoghurt. Pour that ton of yoghurt into the dish and add your bits and bobs. I don't like to taste of just a lime yoghurt, so I'm going to have to do something to address that. I might at this point might add some peat pepper. Yeah, a little bit of peat pepper there. And I'll stir that in there, ladies and gentlemen. Look at that. Absolutely lovely. My shallots in there, my herbs and spices going in there like that, ladies and gentlemen.